Hello everybody, welcome to another Forbidden 3D Prints video. Today we're going to work on a Sony headphones model WH-520. I'm going to show you how to replace a broken swivel. First we're going to remove the foam pad, and for that we just need to pull it out and it comes off quite easily. We now need to remove the 3 screws that hold the speaker. The next step is to desolder both wires for left and right speakers. In theory, we could leave the speaker attached, but it's much better since it gives more freedom to move the headphones around without risking damaging the PCB pads. We can now detach the hinge from the main cover. Pull the one side of the hinge first, and then the other side comes off very easy. We remove the part of the cable that is pressed in the hinge groove, and we carry on to remove the headband cover. We are going to remove the 2 screws that attach the cover. Now, with a spudger, we can pry open the cover. It's better to start from the side on the bottom part of the cover. After this might be the trickiest part of the process, which is removing the washer from the swivel. What I like to do is to turn the swivel all the way to one side until I have access to the open side of the washer. Then, while holding the washer with my tweezers, rotate the swivel until the washer starts coming off. As soon as the washer moves a bit out, it's easier to pull it. Push the cable out and we are halfway there. Now we can start pushing the cable through the replacement part swivel opening. When the cable gets to the other side, rotate it to one side and then the other until one of the wires is out of the groove. And now you can pull the rest of the cable. Insert the swivel in the headband and put the washer back in its place. Fortunately, it's much easier to put it back than to take it out. Check where the cable is bent and use it to position the cable with the correct length needed for not being too tight inside the cover. Like that, you can also avoid not having enough cable in the headband for when you need to extend it. Pass the cable through the hinge opening. Now press the cable into the groove. The cable is now with the correct length needed and we can close the headband cover. Make sure the headband is slightly pushed in and start securing the cover from the top first and then press it until it clicks in place. Put the screws back and we are done with the cover. Slowly but surely we are getting there. We now need to put the cover back in place, and for that we will pass the cable through the covering opening and then insert the hinge all the way in. We can move to the other side and bend the hinge arm just enough to be able to get it into the opening. Once we are done with that, we will start soldering the wires back in place. Make sure to solder the cables on the correct side. In this case, the white cable is what comes from the left speaker, so I'll install them on the L+ and L- pads. The black cable gets soldered on the R+ and R- pads on the PCB. When putting the speaker back in place, make sure that no cables are going to get crushed by the plastic when you close it. The arrow up shows how to install the speaker and should be pointing towards the headband. Once in place, we can put the screws on. For the last part, let's put the foam pad back in place, and that might be the easiest part of the process. Find a slot on the side of the speaker and insert the foam flap in. After that, you just need to rotate the pad until the flap is all the way inside. And that's it! We have now a new swivel and the life of your headphone can be extended. If you need to purchase this replacement part, please visit the link in the description. Feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with any questions or suggestions. Thanks for watching another Forbidden 3D Prints video, and I'll see you in the next one.